folks, Chef Tommy Giordano here at Cafe Speaker. Okay, we're going to start our day off with a beautiful espresso. You all know I love my espresso. Okay, today folks, we're going to make fresh homemade pasta with a plain tomato sauce. I was asked from customers this past weekend, oh, do you ever make your homemade pasta? Yeah, I do make it. I also like the dry package, but for today we're going to make homemade pasta. Now, I took the liberty in the kitchen of making my dough. The dough is simple ingredients, folks. 1 tablespoon of sea salt, 3 eggs, 1 cup of flour, all-purpose flour, 1 cup of semolina flour. Simple. Okay. Mix it all up, let it sit for a good hour. Here it is, nice and soft. And we're gonna make our pasta. Okay, here it is. We'll lose a little bit of semolina. As you see, on this section over here, we got our water boiling. Okay. Very simple. Boil your water, a little bit of olive oil, like so. And you got it right, sea salt. Here it is. So now, we're gonna press our pasta down a little bit. Okay. Look at this beautiful dough, folks. Look, perfect. The machine works perfect. You put a little bit of semolina. You thin it out a little bit because me personally, I like my pasta a little thin, even though we are going to make a homemade fettuccine. Look at this, folks. Look how beautiful this is. The dough is perfect. Here we go, one more time, and you hold it back a little bit, just like so. You pull your pasta out. All right, here it is. Now, I like long pasta, so I'm not gonna cut the pasta. I'm gonna leave it whole. But if you like it shorter, you can cut it to your measurements. Now, over here we have a spaghetti, and the fettuccine. Today, I'm gonna make homemade fettuccine. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Get it in there perfect. And you stretch. And you hold it back just like so. And here's your best, beautiful, beautiful pasta. Look at that, folks. Look how wonderful that is. Look at this. Pull it back just like so. Okay, here it is. Look at this beautiful, fresh, homemade fettuccine. And we're going to put it in our water like so. Now that's going to come to a boil. Okay. We're going to get our time. All right, I'm gonna let that boil up. Get the video again. Look at that, folks. Let that pasta come to a boil. Now, just so you know, homemade pasta is a little heavier. It's not as light as the pasta that comes out of the package. But for the person that likes the heavy homemade pasta, you ain't gonna get better than this, I promise you. Okay? While I'm here, I would like to give a shout out to all my family down in Florida, all my friends in California, North Carolina, South Carolina. I love yous all. Thank you so much for the response you give me. By the way, you see this beautiful hat? This hat was given to me by Mrs. Mary. She came here for dinner She said, Tommy, when you make the videos, I want you to wear the hat. Okay, so I put the hat on. No big deal. Makes Mrs. Mary happy, we do it. Ah, look at this beautiful pasta. You notice the way the pasta is a little thick, but that's the style of the homemade pasta. All right, let that come to a nice boil. Obviously, the more you boil it, the tenderer it is. I'm gonna let that go down. Now, like I said before, we're gonna do it with a simple tomato sauce. So I have my sauce all prepared, like so. Okay, here it is. We're just gonna mix plain tomato sauce. The reason is, when you make your homemade pastas, you don't want to use shrimps and seafood and all the other meats. You want to leave it as plain as possible because you want to get the flavor of the pasta. That's where the beauty of this dish comes in. Come here. Look at this. Look at your pasta boil away, folks. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. I love it. I absolutely adore it. Okay, I'm gonna move this to the side. All right, we're gonna take our dish, pasta, put it on to the side. We're gonna take our tomato sauce. We're gonna put it like so. All right, now, in a lot of dishes, when you mix your pasta with the sauce, whatever you use, you like a little butter. In this dish, you don't put butter because this is just a tomato sauce. You want to have the flavor of the tomato sauce. It's not a cream, it's tomato sauce. But olive oil always works with the tomato sauce. Now, this is cooking away, like so. We take our pasta. Now, obviously, if we were in the kitchen, we would use a strainer. But I want to show you the effect of the pasta. See the way the pasta don't break? Okay, we're going to put it like so. Okay, I'm going to drain it as much as possible. Get it all. Don't lose none of it. Oh, this smells so good, folks. I swear to you. It's unbelievable. You would love it. I wish you were here with me. In fact, if you come to visit me at Cafe Spiga, we are going to have this dish on special. And I'm going to make the pasta fresh. Right out in the dining room, I'm going to make the pasta. But we're going to take it in the back and cook it in our kitchen because when you're dealing with the high volume, it's easy in the kitchen. Look at this. Let this come to a simmer. Let this come to a nice boil. And for this pasta, I have a special cheese, which is Reggiano Parmigiano. You cannot get better than Reggiano Parmigiano, I promise you. Reggiano Parmigiano is a cheese made by one family forever in Italy. This cheese is cured for 2 years, folks. There's a reason why it's as expensive as it is, because it is hands down the best. Okay, get back to the pasta. We got our fettuccine, homemade fettuccine simmering away. We're gonna add a little Reggiano Parmigiano. Look at this, folks. Look at this cheese. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here it comes. Here's the boil. Don't miss it. Here's the boil. Remember when I tell you when it cooks down? This is the flavor. This is what I'm talking about. You like a little bit of hot pepper? Oh my goodness, a little bit of hot pepper. Put it in. Let that cook down, folks. Okay, here's our dish. I'm gonna shut it down like so. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Homemade fettuccine in tomato sauce, made fresh for you at Cafe Spiga by Chef Tommy Giordano. Don't forget your basil. Look how beautiful this is. And a little bit more of Reggiano Parmigiano. Oh, come bellissima. Tanti saluti a tutta la Sicilia, tutta l'Italia e tutto il mondo.